My dear students, we read in our last lecture the first three stanzas of the poem. Now, today we will read the remaining three stanzas, that is the last three stanzas of the poem. And by came an angel who had a bright key. There came an angel and he had a bright key. The word bright is important. Bright means something which illumines. It is opposite to darkness. So it has a light. It has an association with light. God is light. So angel agrees with bright. Right? Bright means something more luminous, and luminosity agrees with God. So in the Bible it is said that God said there be light, and there is light. So light and darkness symbol is worked out here, and it has biblical touch. And he opened the coffins and set them all free. They were all confined within coffins because it is the human world where torture and exploitation is an essential part. As Keats says in Ode to a Nightingale, here men sit and hear each other's groan. Meaning that even if we surround together, we cannot gossip in a very relaxed mood. Whenever we exchange our own sorrows. We people are such stuff that when we assemble together, we cannot exchange ourselves in terms of light moments. This is the predicament, this is the malady of human life. So, Keats came later, Keats came after William Blake. So, William Blake endorses this trend of romantics, right? So, you are getting this touch here. And by came an angel who had a bright key, and he opened the coffins and set them all free. So human world is subject to torture and exploitation. God makes the world beautiful, man pollutes the world. Okay, it is man who pollutes the world, either by destroying natural landscape or nature, or by resorting to various profit-making attitude which is not welfare specific, which is not love specific. Then down the green plain, leaping, laughing, they run, and wash in a river and shine in the sun. So these sweepers, Dick, Joe, Ned, and Jack, were all set free, and they were given a wash in a river. Now wash, the word wash is important. Water is indicative of purifying all the spoils of our body. Okay. So wash means if you have a wash, you are feeling free. You are feeling some kind of you feel very fresh. Yes. And wash in a river and shine in the sun. So wash and shine. Here again the light image. The little children, they were confined the kids were confined. The angel came. The angel set them free. Yes, he had a bright key. Yes, which can which can illumine, rather to say, and bright is suggestive of that. That is why bright, the word bright is used. He had a bright key. He unlocked the coffin. The kids, the chimney sweepers were set free. They had a good wash in the river, and they were shining in the sun. Then naked and white, all their bags left behind. They became naked. So nudity here has a positive association because because it reminds one of Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve in paradise remained naked, and they were not shameful. It was after when they took an apple, when they ate an apple, all the vices which we are now carrying with our existence, all these vices came upon them because God punished them and told them, you go to earth. So then naked and white. So the word naked has a biblical association. The little boys, they were naked. Yes, but they were white. White, again, white is suggestive of pristine beauty. All their bags left behind, they rise upon clouds. Automatically they rose up. There was angel. The angel unlocked the coffin. They came away. They had a good bath, and they rose up to the cloud and sport in the wind. And they started playing in the wind. So earth. So these words are important. Wind, sun. Yes, wash. These words are important because these are the gifts of God. Right? And the angel told Tom, if he would be a good boy, he would have God for his father and never want joy. The angel told Tom that if you remain good, if you maintain your goodness, then what happens? You would be very much loved by God. Okay, so here there is an assurance. There is taught. I am coming to that part later. Next stanza. And so Tom awoke, and we rose in the dark, and got with our bags and our brushes to work. Though the morning was cold, Tom was happy and warm. So if all do their duty, they need not fear harm. So Tom awoke from dream to reality. When he awoke, he found that where he was lying, it was chilly. But he achieved, or he got that strength to fight out the cold. So the situation of the chimney sweepers, that cannot be changed. But Blake says that after the dream, they feel something fresh, and they start their work. Now, what we see in these three stanzas is this, that here there is an assurance I told you that in Songs of Innocence, the basic difference between Songs of Innocence and Songs of Experience is that in Songs of Innocence there is always a guardian figure, and there is some kind of assurance. But in the stage of experience, there is no such assurance. That is why in the poem The Tiger, the poem ends opens with note of interrogation and the poem ends with note of interrogations. There are so many interrogation marks in the poem. But in the Lamb, you see that there are so many questions raised by the child at the first half, but those questions are given answer, and the answers are very much assuring. The, this poem also belongs, like Lamb, also belongs to the songs of innocence. That is why, though the first three stanzas describe the the black side of life, so far as the chimney sweeper's experience is concerned, in the thoughts, in the last three stanzas, there is a point of assurance. There is a guardian figure, and this guardian figure is angel. So that is why here the poem ends with a note of assurance, and the assurance is that because God is there, yes, therefore there is nothing to worry about. Nobody can cause any harm, because after all we will have His blessings. Okay, thank you very much.